Okay, great. So, hey, look. Basically, here's what I've been thinking about rather often nowadays. Just as a photographer, I've been thinking about my own image. It was when I decided to make a new kind of, when I decided to appeal to photographers who are local to take their pictures, because I realized I can take a good picture, but no one can ever take a good picture of me. You know what I mean? No one can ever take a good picture. They just ruin my pictures. Or I can find a normal person to take pictures of me, but then I can't find a super person to take pictures of me. And therefore, I don't feel like I'm represented as super. I feel like I'm represented as normal when someone takes a portrait of me. And that's it's very interesting. So I've been approaching photographers and saying, hey, would you like your photo taken? And I've had some interesting responses. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask you, how can I appear more professional as a photographer? There's some advice that I've received, at least from my Google searches and adventures on the internet. One, have a professional website. I have my own, which I sent to you just using Adobe Portfolio, and there's other forms. Like there's one 8,000 Rand or so website that I'm having built for me. Like just something a little bit more robust. Of course, it's just a portfolio, and I'm not expecting like you know what I mean? I don't need the website to do anything except show you what I can do and make you able to contact me. That's the idea. At least photography-wise. Yeah. But what other things should I keep in mind in order to maintain a professional appearance? I hear that if you have a blog that you update every day, that's good. I also hear that if you write a book, which is going to come later, like once I find either enough quantity of content to write about that I think I can offer a new perspective, or if I find a new concept, which I don't think anyone has written about, then I'd write a book. But yeah, what are the things that make you distinct from other photographers? What are the things that would make me stand out as the luxury photographer that I am? How can I show people?
Dude, I like that idea. Taking portraits of photographers. I'm sure you have gotten some interesting responses from that, because yeah, it is true. Believe it or not, some photographers do not like to be seen. That's kind of funny, isn't it? They like to see but not be seen, something like that. But yeah, again, that's a niche. I've never thought of that. That could be something you could try. Maybe there'll be a market for that, people who want that sort of a thing. But you got to find out who needs and wants what. All right? So you find out who needs what. Seems like there's a lot of nightlife stuff that's needed. Good. So get as good as you can at photographing the nightlife, and then give them what they need and want. All right? Give them a great service so they remember you and they're like, oh, you know, that's the guy. And continue that, if that's the sort of thing you want to, if that's the area you're going for. But then also don't be afraid to try other things. You know, there's even outside photography, videography. That's the whole other world. And you know, different things need and want different things. When I was first starting out, yeah, some corporate things mainly, they wanted video, and I'm like, video? Whoa, you know. So, you know, and it would require learning new things if you wanted to get into that as well. So, yeah, find out what's needed and wanted and produce that in the best possible way you can. Okay? And then this other question, oh man, yeah, like how to look professional? Dude, there's a lot of like false ideas about this, such as you got to always wear a suit. That's a good one. If you've written a book, that makes you a professional. Like hell it does, right? There's lots of these things, and you can use it to sell people a lot of stuff they don't actually need. Oh, you need a website, you need a business card, you need, you need a branded car. I don't know, something like this, and that's professional. No, I'll tell you what professional is. It's creating a high quality result. That's what professional is. Okay, so your skill is the main thing that matters. Okay, because how much of an idiot do you look like if you rock up in a suit and shades and have a nice car? Oh, the other thing is like the equipment. Okay, how much of an idiot do you look if you have all the best equipment and you can't take a good shot with it? Okay, conversely, how awesome do you look if you have what appears to be really dodgy, cheap equipment, right? But you make them look amazing. Instantly, they don't care about how you look, the equipment you use, whether you have a business card or a blog. All that matters in the end is the product, the result. Okay? Professionalism, getting a high quality result. That's what professionalism is. So focus on your skill. And then you got to tinker in this world of business. So you might need to use your skills as, communicating to people, using manners, people skills is good in business, right? Being able to speak confidently to people and understand them well and, all this kind of stuff, okay? So that's what you focus on, all right? And then, I don't know, you can add all these other things on later, but if you've got no skill, nothing else is going to matter anyway, okay? So, and then there's a whole thing on equipment, Sure, having a big, expensive, latest and greatest camera, a lot of people, including your clients, will judge you on the equipment that you have. But actually, that's the big brainwashing, okay? Because it's not about your equipment, it's about the skill. And no one believes this, but it's true that your skill will override the need for the biggest and best equipment. Yeah, it will.